Question 1. Find the parameter of each of the following figures. So these are the figures from A to F and we have to find the parameter. So first of all, what is the parameter? Parameter is nothing but just a sum of all sides. We have to add all the sides. So 4 plus 2 plus 1 plus 5, that is we will add all the 4 sides of this quadrilateral. 4 plus 2 is 6 plus 1 7 plus 5 is 12. This is the parameter of first figure. Now here you can see it is a trapezium having one parallel side and two equal sides also in this case. So 2 into 35 because you are equal size, then we add 23 plus 40. So 35 into 2 is 70 plus this 2 makes 63. 3 plus 0 is 0 and 4 plus 2 is 6. When you add it, it is 3 plus 0 is 3 and 7 plus 6 is 13. So 133 centimeter as your parameter. In this, when you clearly see to this quadrilateral, we see 15 4 times. So we will just multiply with 4 to give you 60 centimeter as your parameter. Now in this case, it is having 1 2 3 4 5 sides. So it is a pentagon. We can directly multiply 5 into 4 to give you 20 centimeter as your parameter. Now here, when we observe its symmetry, it is an arrow. So 2.5 comes 2 times. Similarly, 0.5 comes 2 times. And now we see for 4. 4 comes 2 times the length of this arrow and 1 centimeter is left. So we will calculate all of these. So what we see is we can also take 2 as common. So we will take 2 as common and add rest of the terms, that is 2.5, 0.5 and 4, 1 as it is. So when you add this inside the bracket, first of all you have to solve the brackets. It is 7 and then you multiply it with 2 to give you 14 plus 1 gives you 15 centimeter as your parameter. This seems to be a complex figure, but it is very easy if we check it very carefully. You can see the same pattern has been repeated in all 4 sides. This is 4 centimeter, you can see here, and this is 3 centimeter in all the 4 figures, and again you can see here it is 3 centimeter and then 2 centimeter here, 2 in another. Similarly we have symmetry. So what if we calculate 1 and multiply it with 4? So we will take one part, this L part you can see here. So we will take this part and multiply with 4. So 1 comes here, we will put 1, then we have 3 and 4 and 3 and 2. So we will add it, it gives you 3 plus 4, 4 plus 4 is 8, 8 plus 2 is 10, 10 plus 3 is 13. So 13 into 4 is 52 centimeter. So this is your parameter. This was your question number first. Question second. The lid of a rectangular box of sides 40 centimeter by 10 centimeter is sealed all round with tape. What is the length of the tape required? So as you can see here, it is a box and this is the lid. This is a rectangular in shape. This is 40 centimeter. So we have to cover it with this tape. Now this is the sides, 40 centimeter is your length and 10 centimeter is your breadth. So whenever it is written as something by something, it means length by breadth. So This is a rectangle. Now what is the length of tape required? Well, the length of the tape will be equal to the perimeter. So side 1 is 40 centimeter, side 2 is 10 centimeter, will be equal to perimeter of the lid, which is 10 plus 40 plus 40 plus 10. So 10 comes 2 times, therefore we take into 2. 2 into 10. Similarly, we have 42 times. Now we take 2 as common and add 10 plus 40 to give you 50. Then we simply multiply 50 into 2 to give you 100 centimeter, or 100 centimeter equal to 1 meter. So this is the length of the tape required in order to cover the lid of this box. Question 3rd. A tabletop measures 2 meter 25 centimeter by 1 meter 50 centimeter. What is the perimeter of the tabletop? Well, this is another rectangle. So you can see here it measures 2.25 meters, that is 225 centimeter. When you convert into centimeter, similarly 150 centimeter in breadth. So this is again 225 because opposite sides of a rectangle are equal. This is 150. Now solution is length and breadth we have to write first of all. Then perimeter is just addition of these length and breadth and multiply it with 2 times. So we do the same. Length 225 and breadth is 150 centimeter. When we add them, it is 375. You can add it very easily. And when we multiply it, 375 into 2, it is 750 centimeter. Or when we convert it into meters, it is 7 meter and 50 centimeter. So this is your question number 3rd. Question 4th. What is the length of the wooden strip required to frame a photograph of length and breadth 32 centimeter and 21 centimeter respectively? So this is your photo and we have to use this wooden strip in order to make a frame out of it. So the dimensions of this photograph are 32 centimeter and breadth is 21 centimeter. So since it is a rectangle, so this is 32 centimeter again and this is 21 centimeter. Now so length and breadth we have to write first of all, that is 32 and 21 centimeter. Now wooden strip length would be equal to perimeter of photo. So this is twice into length plus breadth, the same formula, twice into addition of 32 plus 21 gives you 53, and when we multiply it with 2, it gives you 106. That is 3 2s are 6 and 5 2s are 10. So 106 centimeter is the required length. Question 5. A rectangular piece of land measures 0.7 kilometer by 0.5 kilometer. Each side is to be fenced with 4 rows of wires. What is the length of the wire needed? So this is a rectangular field having dimensions as given. This is the barbed wire we have to use it. We have to use it 4 times. So this is the pole where this 4 times we will surround it. So first of all, we'll have to find the perimeter. This is 0.5 kilometer and this is 0.7 kilometer. Similarly, this is 0.7 kilometer and this is 0.5 kilometer since it is a rectangle. We have to find perimeter. So we will write in solution length and breadth. Now length of wire needed will be 4 times the perimeter of the land because we are covering it 4 times. So first of all, we will have to find the perimeter, then later we will multiply with 4. So we will add length and breadth, that is 0.7 and 0.5 to give you 1.2 kilometer. We have to multiply it with 2 to give you 2.4 kilometer. So now we have achieved our perimeter and the length of the wire. We have to now multiply it with 4 as we have written in the formula. So 4 into 2.4 is 9.6 kilometer. So this is the total length of the wire that we need to buy. So this is your question 5. Sixth, find the perimeter of each of the following shapes. So a triangle of side 3 cm, 4 cm and 5 cm, an equilateral triangle of side 9 cm and an isosceles triangle with equal sides 8 cm each and third side as 6 cm. So this is how we can visualize it. It is a triangle having 3 cm, 4 cm and 5 cm. So it's a simple addition problem. We will add 4 plus 3 is 7 plus 5 is 12. So this is your first question. We are just adding it up. Now B part, an equilateral triangle of side 9 cm. Equilateral means 3 sides equal. So we will simply multiply 3 into 9 and each angle is 60 degree. It is well known. So we will multiply 3 into 9 to give you 27 centimeter as your perimeter. Now the last part, an isosceles triangle. Isosceles means 2 sides and 2 angles are equal. Here in this case 8 centimeter. We can multiply 8 twice and then add 6 to it. So 8 is a 16 and add 6 to it to give you 22 centimeter as the perimeter. So this was your question number 6. Now 7th part. Find the perimeter of a triangle with sides measuring 10 centimeter, 14 centimeter and 15 centimeter. So this is the required triangle and the sides are this. This is an obtuse triangle. So 10, 14 and 15 centimeter. Now we will add them in order to get the perimeter. So how can you add it? It is very simple. Five plus 4 is what? 9. 9 plus 0 is 0. So 9 as it is. And 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. So this is 39 centimeter as your perimeter. Question 8. Find the perimeter of a regular hexagon with each side measuring 8 meter. So what is a regular hexagon? Having equal sides and equal angles. In this case we are taking sides. So 8 comes, hexagon means 6 times. We will multiply simply 8 into 6 rather than adding them 6 times. The perimeter of a regular hexagon is equal to 6 into side and side is 8 meter in this case. Therefore 8 6 are, when you multiply it you get 48 meter as the perimeter of a regular hexagon. 9th, find the side of the square whose perimeter is 20 meter. So this is the required square and the perimeter is equal to 20 meter. This time perimeter is given, not the sides. We have to find the sides. So we will write the formula first of all. It is equal to 4 into side, and we will substitute perimeter as 20 in the formula, and we will write 4 into side as it is. Now what does it mean? If we divide this perimeter by 4, we will get the length of the side. So we divide perimeter by 4, that is 20 by 4, that gives you 5. 5 times 4 is 20. Therefore you get side equal to 5 centimeter. Now if you multiply 5 into 4, you again get 20 meter as your perimeter. That also checks that your solution is correct. So this is your question number 9. Question 10. The perimeter of a regular pentagon is 100 centimeter. How long is its each side? So regular again means equal sides and angles. Now we have the given perimeter the same as previous, the only sides are different. So 100 we will substitute in perimeter because it is given equal to 5 sides. Now we will divide this 100 by 5 because pentagon has 5 sides. So it gives you 20. 20 into 5 gives you 100. Therefore each side is 20, and again we can check it. If we multiply 25 times, we will get 100 centimeter back as your perimeter of the pentagon. So this was the question number 10. 11th. A piece of string is 30 centimeter long. What will be the length of each side if the string is used to form? Now we have to make different figures out of this given string. So string can be anything, a rope, a small thread. Now first of all, its length is 30 centimeter. We will make it a square. So we know the square has 4 sides. So we will divide 30 centimeter by 4 in order to get the side of this square. So 30 by 4 is nothing but 7.5 centimeter. So this gives you a required length of the each side of the square that is formed out of 30 centimeter long string. Now equilateral triangle has 3 equal sides. So we will divide 30 by 3. It is very easy. 10 centimeter as your side. Regular hexagon has 6 sides. Therefore we will divide now 30 by 6 to give you 5, because 5 6 is 30. So this was your question number 11. 12. Two sides of a triangle are 12 centimeter and 14 centimeter. The perimeter of the triangle is 36 centimeter. What is its third side? Now two sides are given. You can visualize this is a triangle. Two sides are given, that is 14 and 12. We will have to assume third is x centimeter. We don't know it at this point of time. But the perimeter is given, that is 36. So we will write the formula. Perimeter is what? Addition of all these 3 sides. So we will put perimeter is 36 and we will add 12 plus 14 is 26 plus x. So how far we are from 36? So if we subtract 26 from both the sides, because this will balance our equation as well. So what we have is, here we are left with 10 on the left hand side. So we get x is 10 centimeter. Now if you add all the 3 sides, you get back as 36 perimeter. 13. Find the cost of fencing a square park of side 250 meter at the rate of rupees 20 per meter. So this can be visualized. This is your square field having sides 250 meter, and the rate is given, that is 20 per meter, rupees 20 per meter. Now first of all we will have to find the parameter. So parameter is 4 into side, 4 into 250, that is when you multiply 250 into 4 times you get 1000 meter or 1 kilometer. Now the rate is given per meter, so 20 rupees per meter. It means we have to multiply parameter with rate in order to get the total cost for this fencing. So 1000 into 20 gives you 20,000 rupees. Therefore this is your total cost in order to cover this square field. This was your question 13. 14. Find the cost of fencing a rectangular park of length 175 meter and breadth 125 meter at the rate of rupees 12 per meter. Now this time we have a rectangle rather than square. Again same thing, we have to fence it, and the length is 175 meter and breadth is 125 meter. Now the rate is rupees 12 per meter. So this is, again we have to find parameter first of all. So twice into length plus breadth, since it is a rectangle. 175 plus 125 is 300. When we multiply it with 2, so it gives you 600 meter as your parameter. Now the total cost of fencing equal to parameter into rate. Parameter we have calculated, rate is given to us, that is 12 rupees per meter. So when you multiply 612, first simply multiply 12 into 6 to give you 72 and then attach 2 zeros. This is the fast way of multiplication. So this was your question number 14. 15th. Sweety runs around a square park of side 75 meter. Bulbul runs around a rectangular park with length 60 meter and breadth 45 meter. Who covers less distance? So let's visualize it. This is your Sweety and this is your square field or square park. So 75 meter each side. If we multiply, so she goes all the way around this. So parameter is 4 into 75 because 4 equal sides, it is 300 meter. So she covers a 300 meter distance in one round. Now she is your Bulbul and she goes around a rectangular park. So this is rectangle having sides 60 meter length. So this is 60 and breadth 45. This is again 45. Now parameter, again we know parameter is nothing but twice into length plus breadth. When we add it, it gives you 105 multiplied with 2, then is 210 meter. So clearly you can see that there is a difference of 90 meter and Bulbul covers less distance. So this was your question number 15. 16. What is the parameter of each of the following figures? What do you infer from the answers? Now you can see here 25 into 4 times it is a square, 25 into 4 is 100 centimeter. So you get 100 centimeter parameter. Now here you can see it is a rectangle, so you can simply add it. 30 plus 20 gives you 50, 50 plus 30, 80, 80 plus 20 is again 100 centimeter. Again rectangle, 14 plus 10 is 50, 50 plus 40 is 90, 90 plus 10 is 100 centimeter. Here isosceles because two sides are equal. 30 plus 30 is 60 and 60 plus 40 is 100. So what do you see here? In all the figures have same parameter. So this is the inference we get from this question number 16. Seventeen. Avneet buys 9 square paving slabs, each with the side of half meter. He lays them in the form of a square. A part. What is the parameter of his arrangement in this figure? You can see here. Now B. Shari does not like his arrangement. She gets him to lay them out like a cross. What is the parameter of her arrangement? See, which has greater parameter? We'll have to compare that. D. Avneet wonders if there is a way of getting an even greater parameter. Can you find a way of doing this? And remember that the paving slabs must meet along complete edges. That is, they cannot be broken. So this is the rule we have to keep in mind. So you can see paving stones are nothing that are used to cover some part of a land. You can also see them in your garden, etc. So these are paving slabs. So the dimensions are half meter each. This is a square, this is half meter, this is half meter again. So what you get from this, that if you add all these, you will get half into 3. So it gives you 3 by 2. Again, it will be a square made up of 9 paving slabs. So what is the parameter of this arrangement? So he lays in this fashion as we have shown in this figure. So 3 by 2 into 4, because 4 into side is the formula for square. So it is 2 to the 4 and 3 to the 6, or you 4 to the 12 by 2 is 6 meter. Is your parameter. Now Shari's arrangement. How she laid in the form of a cross. So you can see, if you take these two slabs, or these two paving slabs, now half plus half is what? 1. Okay, then its parameter is 1 in this case, therefore 1 is written. Similarly, we have 4 such things also for these 1, 2, 3 and 4, and these are half here and half on the other side. 2, 3, 4, again 4 times half. So 8 ones we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 1 comes 8 times plus half, that is 0.5, 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4. That will complete the arrangement of Shari's. So 8 plus 5 was a 20, that is 2.0, and 8 plus 2 is 10 meter. So you can clearly see which has greater parameter. Shari's arrangement has greater parameter. Or you can also say cross figure by 4 meter. 4 meter is the difference. Now B part. Avneet wonders if there is a way of getting an even greater parameter. Can you find a way of doing this? And the paving slabs also need to be connected with the edges. They must not be broken. Well, when we practice it, we find that the greatest parameter is 10 only, and no other way possible of getting an even greater parameter. This is the only possible way to get the maximum parameter. So this was the last question, question number 17.